everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Allie Green, and I'm the owner of Equilibrium Pittsburgh Movement Studio and also Soma Movement, which is a collection of workshops and classes that are based in somatic practices, which is simply body-based and the experience of you from the inside out. And today, I wanted to take you through a little experiencing of your heart. So I know that there is so much hurt that is surrounding all of us right now. And to move back into the heart is a wonderful place to become a little bit more grounded and to keep ourselves both open and protected. So I truly believe that somatics and returning to ourselves and experiencing ourselves literally from a cellular level up is a way to create a lot of healing in oneself, and therefore that moves out into the world. So we're just going to begin. Let's just place our hands on our heart. And it's really nice to close your eyes when you do this, just to move inwards. And just breathe. Breathe into your heart. Our heart suspends, connecting through these little sort of organ ligaments to the front and the back of the body, nestled in between the lungs. The lungs cradle our heart. Breathe into your heart. Now, what if you breathed from your heart, breathing from the inside out, noticing the heartbeat? Your heart is unique. There will never be another heart like yours. And if we could imagine the heart as this rolling sphere, beginning to take that heart and roll it down and under. And the muscles and the bones, they follow, moving into this flexion. And the heart can begin to roll upwards. And the muscles and the bones, they follow. Soft, easy. Working somatically is such a wonderful way to break away from habits. Even cultural habits that, harder is better, more is better. When really, in our bodies and in life, the most profound changes usually come from these quiet, humble places. Rolling up and back. Now we could begin to make this a little bit bigger. With that heart suspending, as you move upwards into that extension, the heart can rest on the front of the spine, suspended by the breastbone. And as you move into your flexion, that heart can rest on the breastbone, suspended by the spine. We might even think we have an organ spine. when you're ready, you can just return to that centered place, heart-centered. The heart can rotate, rolling to one side and the other. This little rolling compass. Nestled in the center of our body. Softening the neck, softening the brain, so that our movement comes from our heart. Then I invite you to just begin to find all the ways this beautiful rolling, suspending heart can move the body through space. I invite you to find pause. I invite you to let go of any ideas of needing it to look like something. Continue to just move inside, moving from that beautiful heart that can be both vulnerable and courageous. Moving from our heart, moving from the inside out, helps to build resiliency. And what if we added an arm? So there goes that long opening, and the bottom lung cradling the heart and rotating. And you can do what I'm doing, but you can also do whatever you feel your body wants to do. Follow your heart. Rolling. Resting forward, suspending in the back as you flex. Resting in the back, suspending from the front as you extend. As we move from the heart, we're really stimulating these glands called heart bodies. Helping to create this responsiveness to others and to ourselves. Empathy and compassion. And we could begin to move this into more full body movement. Rotating from the heart. Heart can move down towards gravity and then be lifted through space. Softening the brain. Our hands, our arms are in relationship with our heart. And the heart likes push. So you can play with that yield and push. Hands finding the stability of the ground and moving away, and the heart responding. This yielding, moving into relationship. And the push to move into relationship with something else. Choice. We could come up to a little quadruped position and exploring our cat-cow with this. Heart rolls and the body follows. Here's that organ spine. Moving inwards, heart moving inwards, protected, heart moving outwards, open. We can think about our postures when we're not feeling so confident or we're feeling vulnerable. We tend to move inwards to protect that heart. And vice versa. And then what if our heart rolled to one side and the spine, the muscles, they just follow. It's nice little side bending. Heart suspending, cradled by our lungs. Our circulatory system reaching out to the ends of our body from that centered heart. Our heartbeat moving through our whole body. Our heart is our whole body through the blood. So we could move into a little experience of that. Heart to hands. You could even do heart to a leg. Heart-centered movement. Beautiful, rolling, suspended heart. Buoying up the brain, soft through the neck and the jaw. Feeling that yield and push. Hands to heart. Could even move further up, away from the ground, little downward dog. Hovers. Heart suspending. Heart can rock. And moving back down. Can move all the way down onto the belly. Letting your heart hug the ground. Reaching the arms out. Heartbeat of the earth. Your heartbeat. And then moving downwards into the ground with our lower organs, and the heart can roll up. Brain can just follow. Soft jaw, soft neck. Heart can lift, but everything else is moving downwards. Organs, lower organs, bones of the pelvis. We could reach the arms. Beautiful. Reach and pull through the limbs in this heart-centered movement. Heart just buoys upwards, cradled in between the lungs, suspended in the front and the back of the body. Our movement becomes easeful with the support of our organs, the contents of our body, purposefully built. Returning down, pressing back. Child's pose, protecting the heart, rounding forward. Heart resting on the breastbone, suspended by the spine. Just add a little movement here. And eventually, taking your time, just returning back up. Just having a seat. We could place our hands back on our heart, bow the head. Just feel your heartbeat. Breathe from your heart. Your heart is unique. All of our hearts, unique. There will never be another heart like yours. There will never be another heartbeat like yours. There will never be another breath like yours. So just as our organs have individual and collective consciousness, so do we. And I feel like part of the beauty of somatic practices bring us back into that understanding of that collective consciousness. We've gotten really good at individual, but it's time to move outwards and to move into more of a collective consciousness, authentic community, a deep sense of care for other human beings, no matter how different they are, because ultimately we're just not that different. Our hearts may be unique, but all of our hearts beat. We all breathe. We all feel vulnerable. We all have moments of courage. I invite you to explore this little practice again, share it with others. And as we build our own individual resilience, may we find the vulnerability and the courage to move that out into a collective resiliency. We can just bring our hands to our heart center, bow the head to the heart always. I wish for you peace, safety, and clarity of purpose as you move out into your world. And I wish for the world peace, safety, clarity of purpose. Namaste.